as I did not show you the other 4 characters the past episode. I will do it before the start of this one. Alex Harding, Leah Tan, Mike Lang, Karen Ko, but she's actually a nice Karen, so not to worry. No title card this time. This episode's called 5 Callings. This episode starts now.
So this episode starts with how every Amaze member actually got into Amaze. Like how they found out lah. So without further ado, let's go into a quick summary because there is more exciting stuff coming up. First off, Crystal found out because she received an email in school that she got into the show. And she did announce it to her class lah, and everyone celebrated for her, even the teachers. As for Karen, she went through something similar, except it was her maths lecturer reading out a letter in her lecture hall announcing her successful entrance into Amaze. And everyone congratulated for her, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? As for Leah, she went down the email route too, as that she was going to leave, but she decided to check her email first. And when she checked her email, she was also invited to the auditions. And Leah also cheered, but only for herself because no one else was there for her. For Mike, he just finished some shootings. And after he was done with the shootings, the manager called to him and then gave him his letter. And then Mike just jumped around the set, as Mike would. For Alex, he was being shoved a letter by his single mother that he got into Amaze. And because his mother got a call from Alex's manager that Alex had gotten the job. Now, on the day of auditions is when things get tricky, or should I say complex. Cause on the day of the auditions, Alex woke up bright and early to enter the audition. He first entered the audition center and was held up in a big hall and was given a briefing like every other audition. After that, he was the first one to be dispatched for his interview. Well, the interview went smoothly and he was the only one in his small interview group that he made it to the next round. Leah was called up soon after, and then she was met with a small challenge. She wasn't prepared for a question that she was given on the spot. Hence, she decided to listen out for her fellow friends and see how she can create a logical answer from that. And somehow, she was able to create a logical and insightful answer, and she was able to proceed to the next round. For Mike, he went through a similar issue, but it's worse. He did not prepare at all, and his prompt was about the recent news events that struck him. So he listened really closely and spun up his own opinion about that issue. But thankfully, his lying didn't surface up, and by luck, he got to the second round. So, first round is done, and now it is time for the second round. So let's start with Karen. For Karen, she was given a prompt called pretending to be a beggar. So after trying to beg for money, but she realized that the judges weren't really pleased. So she decided to make her acting more interesting. And then things eventually went smoothly, as if it was a fateful twist, and she managed to proceed to the third round. Crystal was very lucky on the other hand. Crystal was given this spoiled brat prop, and she took things in her stride, making up stories as she went along the way. And because she was so agile, improvising on the spot, in a good way of course, the judges decided, you know what, let's just send her to the next round. Yes, next round time. It's generally all the same results, but I also want to go into little details of little incidents that happened that the Amaze members had to overcome in the process. Leah had huge projection issues, as in she wasn't loud enough for the judges to hear. So she decided to remind herself to sing and speak up at the same time, and in her most audible voice delivered her song. Thankfully, she succeeded in that and proceeded to the penultimate round. Unfortunately, Mike wasn't so lucky. He was so focused on preparing his dance that he did not remember to do the song. So on the spot, he decided to just say that he will sing Still the One by One Direction because he already knew all the lyrics. So he just sang without care. And you know, fake it till you make it. I mean, make it till you fake it. Basically, that's what he did. And he did it so well that no one even knew that he didn't even prepare. And then they knew he did an excellent job, so there's like, go to the penultimate round too. Crystal, other than some pitching issues, she managed to make it to the next round. She also had many key changes, but either way, she nailed it and made it to the next round. Let's not focus on Karen and Alex because theirs was somewhat plain. So let's go to dance. Alex and Leah and Karen all had a smooth time, but not so much for Mike and Crystal, who bumped into challenges along the way. For Mike, he did dance to the best of his ability since this is the only section he prepared for, until he blanked out at the chorus. He then thought of a move on the spot that suited his next line and started improvising through the rest of the song. Thankfully, he also got away with it, and then he proceeded to the final round. For Crystal, she was under immense pressure, as by then she would be filling up the last slot for the audition groups. So she decided to just take things in her stride, but then she overexerted her leg muscles and felt some cramps. But she knew that this was the slot that she was aiming for, so the show had to go on. And no one even knew that she was going through cramps. So thankfully, she made it to the final round as well. She found some familiar faces along the way. And then she was being grouped into group 1 and was given 10 minutes to learn a high five song's full choreography. Okay, so group 1 then decided to. So after 10 minutes, both groups had to go to the backstage to perform their song. So group 1 proceeded first. And Group 1 was performing Ready or Not by High Five. Group 1 overpowered the voices that Crystal was really used to hearing, and the talent level was so high, Crystal thought that she was watching the K-pop group and realized even her mentor Iris was dancing better than an NDP practice, which is something we will learn about later on. Group 2, Amaze's group, was naturally overwhelmed by their sparkle. No one could say a word and watched in silence. When the music ended, it was total silence and people singing praises about Amaze. Group 1, that is. Nonetheless, Crystal decided to lead her group out and decided to take things in her stride, deciding that she would show the judges what she has in there and that. So her group managed to pull through the pressure.
Come with us and have some fun. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. 1 to see, 2 to hear, 3 to taste, 4 to feel, 5 to smell. We're doing well. 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. Come with us and have some fun. My eyes, I can see with my ears, I can hear with my hands, I can touch, I can feel when you are near, I can taste sweet and sour, I can smell with my nose. Let's do it one more time. Here's how it goes. 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. 1 to see, 2 to hear, 3 to taste, 4 to feel, 5 to smell. We're doing well. 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see the moon at night, I can hear the band play, I can touch and feel hot and cold either way. I can taste, I can smell what I like and what I don't. Let's do it one more time. Here's how it goes. 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. I have 5 senses, say them with me. 5 senses, here we go, say 5. High five. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come with us and have some fun.
Her group delivered an amazing performance. And the judges sang even louder praises for them. And then, after 2 groups were gathered, it was announced that Crystal's subgroup would be the final formation for Amaze. Everyone's cheering, and her mentor even congratulated her. They would then meet up with their manager, who congratulated all of them before warning it would be a long journey ahead, giving them instructions for the next day. I would not want to delve into those little details yet, because I do not want to give spoilers. Do you want to know what is the first day of work like? Well, you just have to continue watching this series.
A better day 다 이렇게 지워가겠지 언젠가는 잊혀지겠지 나 그제서야 웃겠지만 지금은 나도 어쩔 수가 없네 날씨가 좋아도 기분은 전혀 좋지 않아 난 놀리는 것 같아 괜히 막 화가 나 견디기 힘든 상황에 빠져서 허적대
내 나와 정반대 세상은 아무렇지도 않게 잘 돌아가잖아 너 또한 잘 살아가더라고 It's not fair 이건 불공평해 지나가는 사람들 시선조차 내게 동정을 해 되는 일이 하나 없어 오늘 아침에 내려야 할 곳을 놓쳤어 문득 네 생각에 뒤늦게 내린 인적드문 정거장이 오늘따라 쓸쓸해 보여서 그냥 눈물이 났어 그렇게 한참을 걸었어 믿기만 했던 네가 새삼스레 그리웠어 너 붙잡을 힘도 없이 약해 빠졌었던 지난 날에 내가 너무 한심해서
다 이렇게 지워가겠지 언젠가는 잊혀지겠지 나 그제서야 웃겠지만 지금은 나도 어쩔 수가 없네 아무것도 할 수가 없어 지금 또 네 생각이 나서 참 슬프지만 정말 힘이 들겠지만 계속 지워볼게
Next episode, we will be covering something fun as Amaze embarks on their first few days of work. What do you think they're going to do? Well, keep watching to find out. Bye!